Hey, I'm Josh Robbins, and I'm an online advocate for those that are living with HIV. Most of the time, all that many of you see of me on social media include me using my humor because I'm the funniest person I know, for real, and me attempting to show how living with a chronic illness like HIV isn't the end of the world. Basically, I just like to help people feel good about themselves and their circumstances. It's kind of my thing. What you don't always see is what sometimes bothers me personally, and that's probably for good reason because those things are so usually freaking stressful. But I'm going to talk about one of those things right now: healthcare cost. And I'm not just talking about healthcare costs related to living with HIV, I'm talking about any and all healthcare costs. I don't know about you, but for me, when I go to the doctor for any reason, I get pretty nervous about what the bill after it's all said and done is going to be. And that doesn't even take into account the fact that I have to either magically know who my in-network providers are, or I must find that hidden list on the insurance company website that isn't usually mobile friendly, and I'm usually in my car trying to search. But with the cost of healthcare currently, I can't afford their out-of-network charges. It's just a rat race at times, it seems. I once had to wait 8 months for a dermatologist visit that was in network. And when I was in that appointment for like a total of 15 minutes, I literally had to say to the doctor, "Will you take a closer look, please? I waited 8 months to see you." I left pretty upset. And then I got the bill. I recently went to the emergency room and I got a bill from the doctor, from the hospital, from the lab, and for all I know, I got billed from everyone up and down that hospital ER. Well, that was a situation that I couldn't have known was coming or even planned for. But what about the procedures that I know that I need in advance? How can we, in a meaningful way, know what the expected costs are for any service or procedure? If you think about it, when you go and you buy a set of tires, you have an expectation about what that's going to run you, right? Or when you buy a plane ticket, same thing. But what about these healthcare costs? How can we estimate what the charges will actually be and what our cost will be after insurance? I mean, I've been pretty devastated at times going to the mailbox because these costs have been insanity. There has to be a better way. There has to be something out there to help us navigate the system in a more meaningful and efficient way. There has to be a way to get the same procedure done by a less expensive doctor, and there has to be a way to find all this information for free. Well, guess what? I found one. Meet Amino. Okay, so now share with me, please, how you research cost of care and what's the biggest bill that you've ever received. Make me feel a little less lost, please.